What's up, guys? So today we're going to be talking about the new bill that Thomas Massie introduced today. So he introduced a bill to remove the United States from NATO. Bro, I am 100% on board. You know, I probably disagree with Thomas Massie on like 80% of all the things he believes in, but I agree on like maybe 20%. But this bill, I'm 100% on board. People don't know that one of the reasons why the EU can have such nice, or like a lot of the countries in the EU can have such nice social services and social net, is because we basically fund and give almost all of their militaries. We give them like blanket checks on protection. We give them weapons on discounts, all that type of bullshit. And because of that, they themselves, I don't know of any European country that spends maybe over 4 or 5% of their budget on military. For example, to compare, the United States spends like 15 to 20% of their budget on military. Why? Because we have to protect all these people. And I know people give the military base argument and stuff like that, but that shit's so stupid. You know what I mean? I'd rather the average American be able to afford a home than fucking be police for the whole world. You know what I mean? Let the world burn. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? A nation should care about its people. It shouldn't care about the world. I think America needs to stop being this globalist regime that it's been trying to be since the collapse of the Soviet Union. And it fought to be the entire Cold War, basically, because that's besides the point. But this is amazing. Again, people don't realize that before like Reagan, all these social services that these European countries have, we had. For example, like healthcare used to be nonprofit, and because of that, they weren't as cheap. They used to be regulated by the government. Now, because of Reagan, healthcare, it's commercialized, privatized. A lot of social services that FDR put through the Great Deal, that Truman expanded on, Eisenhower expanded on, and then cemented with Lyndon B. Johnson, who also created a bunch of new social services and social acts. They ever since Reagan, they've just destroyed it. So you had Reagan destroy trade unions, commercialize almost half of the government sector, and then you had Bill Clinton cement that by deregulating literally everything. He deregulated almost every single thing you think of. So I hope this leads to us leaving NATO, because if you've been keeping up with European politics, basically the political parties across Europe in charge have basically been losing, and they've been like canceling elections. They've been pulling a lot of shenanigans. Because of this Ukraine thing, no one in Europe wants to fight this war, but they're all double downing. Like, all the politicians are double downing. So if you see the recent negotiations, they're all double downing, and they're trying to drag America into a full-fledged war with Russia. Why? Because they refuse to admit their mistakes, and they've already spent so much money that they just have to double down. It literally comes from ego, man. So unfortunately, it doesn't get to that place.